This is The Brief. This is the half hour where we bring the news that matters most into sharper focus. Hello and welcome. I'm Jonathan Mann. Jim Clancy is off. Violent clashes between protesters and police in the Greek capital marked the climax of a week of paralyzing strikes there. Throwing Molotov cocktails and leaving a trail of debris, huge crowds marched past the Greek parliament into a main Athens square to protest against austerity measures. Police responded with stun grenades and tear gas. The protest coming just hours after the parliament approved a new round of belt-tightening required under an international bailout for Greece. Let's go to Athens now. Journalist John Soropoulos joins us now on the line. John, where were you and what did you see?
Jonathan, this was all going on right in front of Parliament in the central Syntagma Square, where marches tend to converge because not only Parliament but also the Finance Ministry are located there. There was a march of at least 10,000 people. It was very large, but only a minority actually causing the trouble, which started when a few people threw Molotov cocktails and burned a couple of parked vehicles outside the King George Palace Hotel. After that, the police intervened with tear gas and stun grenades, and of course, the whole thing turned into a battle zone between those few violent protesters and the police, who were trying to take over the sort of center of the square. In the end, of course, the protesters retreated, but leaving in their wake a battlefield of broken masonry, trash, and really anything they could have laid their hands on to hurl at police, including, of course, Molotov cocktails.
Now, it wasn't just an ugly protest, it was part of a general strike, the second one this week, the 7th this year. Facing all of this opposition, is the government backing down from the austerity measures?
Well, no, not exactly, because they haven't really much choice. They do have a little wiggle room for negotiation with unions and with professional groups, but basically the government is on a fairly unshakable railroad track of reform, which mainly means cost-cutting in the public sector, including salary cuts, which have already happened this year,